Let's try making this again. I have filmed this several times, rewatched it, didn't like how I said, felt like I was rambling. This past Tuesday, I had to make the hardest decision of my life as a mom. My two boys, my middle and my youngest, who are everything to me, and my oldest is too. I had to ask their grandfather, their father's dad, if the boys could stay with them for a while, while me, my husband, and our dog live in our car for a little bit. The backstory is, me and my husband lost our jobs within weeks of each other in August. I was having a hard time with unemployment, getting it established. And the grace of goodness, my mom was paying our hotel bill. We've been living in hotels for about 5 years. If you want more on that, I can do a different video, just comment below. Anyways, 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas, my husband gets like a full part-time job. He works about 32-ish hours a week, driving a handicap van, as I've said before. It still wasn't enough to cover the cost, and I didn't want to put my mom more in debt. Between my unemployment and my husband's, it was enough, but it wasn't enough when the unemployment ran out in February. I've been looking religiously since losing my job in August. I almost had a job in February, and I got really horribly sick, or I was sick for a whole month, and was let go of that company, which I don't blame them. They have an assistant living place to run, and they need aides on the floor. The hotel took us to court for the eviction for non-payment, because after 90 days at an extended stay America, you're considered a resident, and in order for you to leave the property, they have to evict you. They did a no-fault eviction. All the hotel wanted was possession of the room back, which we totally get. They have a business to run. So we went to the emergency assistance shelter, called 211 in Mass, if you're from Mass. I was told there was no fundings. Call around to different shelters. I called every shelter on that list. Nobody would allow my son's emotional support dog. Nobody would listen to some of the doctor's orders that I need to be able to prepare meals for my son. And I need a space for my middle guy to go to decompress. Couldn't do it. I went to another local organization called Community Teamwork here in Massachusetts. And this lady, she was amazing. She was trying to help us. Literally was in tears as telling us that they had no funding to even put us up in a hotel for 2 weeks. No funding. I don't know what's going on in Massachusetts with their funding for the homeless, but I can't imagine if there are families out there that don't have people around like I did for my boys. Where are those kids going? Anyways, Tuesday I call my ex-father-in-law, who his home has always been another home for my boys. With tears in my eyes. Hold on. I need to ask a favor. I have nowhere to go and nowhere for the boys to go. Can you please take care of my babies? It was the hardest thing as a mom to ask somebody else to take care of your kids. But I knew it was better than what me and my husband are doing right now. They couldn't. And I wouldn't allow that. I know their grandpa is taking amazing care with them. And giving them the same amount of love that I would give. And their uncle lives with them too. With their grandparents. And there's a couple across the street that has literally watched my babies grow up. So I know there's plenty of support for them up there. It just kills me every night that I have to say I love you and good night to my babies through a video chat. But I'm making this diary today, this entry, this video, whatever you want to call it, so I can look back and say, look, I did it. On my 40th birthday, my husband and I put pretty much everything we owned, or everything we had in the hotel room with us, into our storage unit. Bought 2 duffel bags from Walmart, put some clothes in it, enough for a few days to do laundry, and slept in our car. And we slept in our car last night. We did order from Amazon, like, literally blackout curtains, because they were cheaper. Because I was able to get a 2-pack for $10 to go on the front windows, and because we have a minivan, the sliding doors, and then a sunshade, a blackout sunshade, to block out some of our lights. The way back windows are very tinted at night, so they're fine. Eventually, maybe I will find something to put up there at night so it's completely blacked out. Me and my husband have figured out some things that with the 2 middle seats, if we push the front seats forward, we can like put like the Tupperware container that has the dog food in it with a pillow on it, and we're able to stretch out our feet laying with these chairs fully back. We have, you can see it here in the video, like a little 3-door thing with non-perishable things like fruit cups and protein shakes and Carnation Good Start stuff that we can go to the gas station and buy a small thing of milk, or put it with a thing of water and make us a protein drink to drink. You know, we have little things to eat, and we'll go to the store. We have a cooler in here that we put like bags of ice in. But we just put them in a freezer bag, put it in the cooler for like a day. Yes, it gets expensive buying ice, but if we want something cold to eat, like I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables to keep my veggies cold, to keep my fruit cold for a day so we could buy it a day or two's worth, then that's what we're gonna do. It is very hard. It is very emotional. But I want to look back at this video a month from now and be like, hey, look at where you are now. Two months from now, 3 months, whatever. I want to look back. I'm going to try to do a video on the backstory of how we ended up living in hotels. But I hope everybody has an amazing Friday, a really nice Easter this weekend.